Hello from the Carbondale Public Library. We have a special take and make craft kit for you. It's Pride Month bracelets. So we have these nice rainbow beads here and a handy dandy toothpick and about 2 feet of cord. The first thing you're going to do is take that cord and cut it in half so that you have 2 separate strands. So just match up those ends together and then cut the loop on the other side, and you'll have 2 equally lengthed strands. There you go. Then you'll want to inspect your beads, and you might want to hollow them out a little bit with a toothpick if there is any excess wood. This will make it a lot easier to put your beads onto your cord. You can keep the beads on the toothpick as you thread the beads onto the cord. I find this a little bit easier to do. You want to take all of those beads and put them on one of the lengths of cord. There you go. Now you're going to repeat the same process for the other piece of cord. You might have to hollow out the beads a little bit more if you have any trouble, but both of those lengths of cord should fit through all of those beads. Fabulous. Next, you're going to want to make sure that the ends of the cord match up. Excellent. And then you will want to take those beads and make sure they're in the middle of your cords. Beautiful. Now at this point, you're going to want to think of those 2 cords as just one single cord, because we're now moving on to making our slip knots. Those will be the fasteners for your bracelet. You don't need any extra materials. Now this might seem a little tricky, but once you do it, it will make more sense. It's just going to be a simple slip knot. You're going to take the left end and put it over the right end. And you're basically going to knot that left end around itself with the right cord in the middle of it. So there you go. Take that left and take it around the right. And take it under. And just loop that left side around itself. Perfect. Now you're going to do that again and you'll have a slip knot. It's a little tricky working with the 2 lengths of cords. But you'll get it, and there you go. Now you'll be able to move that knot up and down, like so. And there you go, one size fits all wrists. Now you're going to take your bracelet and flip it over and repeat that same procedure for the other side. Down and around and out, just make a knot. It's always easier the second time, once you have the hang of it. Excellent, there you go, you are basically done. Now, I would recommend making sure that the knots are very secure. And if you find that you have too much excess cord coming out of one of the sides of your knots, you can also just redo the knot a little bit and get some of that excess cord as part of the bracelet. And just keep finessing it a little bit until it fits over your wrist. And if you still have excess that you don't need, that's fine. You can trim it off with some scissors. There you go. Excellent. And look at this slip knot action. Bigger, smaller, perfect. Now slide that over your wrist. It is a little tricky to do with one hand. You might have to have a friend help you. Perfect. Keep it or give it as a gift. Happy Pride Month!